Hey, what's up you guys? It's Judy here with my lifeaskikay and welcome to today's video where I'm going to try being the key word, to recreate Scott Barnes' Snatural makeup look that he did on Tati Westbrook. I hope you guys like that little bumper intro that I created. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you still like my whole intro that I say on this channel, I create videos of product reviews, makeup tutorials, and lifestyle advice with the aim to entertain, educate, and enrich the lives of others. Do you enjoy that? Do you want me to still be saying that? Because I know I want to keep on relaying that message that my channel is here to entertain, educate, and enrich the lives of every single person who comes here to my channel. I hope I'm able to give value to you guys, and part of that is being quick and concise and to the point of whatever my video is. So that's why I created that bumper. Sound off in the comments down below, guys. Let me know what you think. It is currently 1:10 a.m. in the morning. I was gonna go to bed and I was feeling very inspired to sit down and film this video because I've been wanting to create it for a while, but I just haven't felt that real to play with makeup. But tonight I did at 1:10 in the morning. So I'll have a sleep in tomorrow because I don't have work in the morning. And so I'm going to try and do that tonight. We'll see how I go. This video has been created so many times on this YouTube platform. I don't think anyone has really quite completely recreated that JLo/Tati Westbrook look, but that's just because none of us are Scott Barnes. We can try to the absolute best of our ability, and even if we had every single one of Scott Barnes' makeup brushes, makeup products, we're still not going to exactly get the look as he does because it's Scott's hands. But I thought it'd be fun to try and recreate this look. I'm gonna follow along with the makeup look that he did on Tati Westbrook, and it's gonna be a long one, so I'm just gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna try and figure out how I can leave the little video here or here, whichever side of the screen, or up here. I don't know.
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I am a little bit starstruck at the moment. I have Scott Barnes with me.
And you just use it to like eliminate stuff. And I'm gonna go in ham. Like I'm gonna use.
You don't use primer?
For what? I don't really.
What do you mean for what?
Okay, so apparently Scott Barnes doesn't use primer for anything, so I'm just gonna go straight in with the first step, which is concealer right under the eyes and around the nose.
I don't really need
to
it.
fill everything in. Wow, this is a look.
I like the contouring and everything to do the work underneath the foundation so you don't see it. Now, this is everybody's like, where do I contour? So this is always the question, right? So I bring the light right all the way up to the edge. Really? And sometimes you see really bad nose contour and it looks like they're behind bars.
I don't have the exact brush that he has, nor do I even have anything close to that. So I'm just gonna use my JH07 and blend that out.
What I like to do with it is just kind of blend it out and just working into the skin.
Okay, I know he went in ham with the concealer, but I think I just went in bacon. So lame. Oh shit. Okay, I went in with too much. This Juvia's Place concealer goes a very long way. It's not even blending into my skin. There isn't that much of it. I'm off to a great start. Next, he's going in with contour to the jaw. So it looks like he's using a warmer cream contour shade, and he's using a more flat top sort of brush. I don't have any of Scott Barnes' brushes, nor do I have any of the products that he's using in this video, but I'm just going to try and do my best with what I've got. So I'm going to use this LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer, and I'm going to use this brush to carve out the chin, just like he is carving out for Tati.
We're gonna come in with the jaws of life.
Ooh, yes.
Snatched.
Snatched, the house.
So this is what I call, I'm gonna do this look. I actually have named it.
Oh, you named this look?
Yeah, it's called Snatural.
Snatural.
It's snatched but natural.
I love that so much.
It's kind of like Glowy and Hoey.
Yes.
Now, if you need to minimize someone's neck, this is what I do. Bring it into a V.
He is bringing a bit of the shaping contour down to the clavicle as well.
I don't think my neck needs to be minimized.
No.
This is my area that I don't like. Scott actually is always like,
it's beautiful.
What are you doing? Why are you? I always try to cover this up.
Why?
Because I don't
Cover
like
it with what?
I don't like my bones.
What? Everybody else is like, clavicle, clavicle, give me clavicle.
So he just goes in with foundation all over the décolletage, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. This is probably the darkest foundation I have. I just gave my darkest foundation to my little sister today because she needs it for her theater play, and she has darker skin than I do, and actually just gave it away today. So I don't have that anymore. This is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation in the shade Desert Beige, and I'm just gonna buff that all over me. Looks like he's using light buffing motions all over her face. So it looks like he's putting foundation first in the areas that have the contour, and then he goes over the areas that have the highlight. He says he's gonna use a bit of a lighter foundation for the more highlighted areas of the face. So I'm just gonna take my other Photo Focus foundation in a lighter shade and use that one.
And then we're gonna use a little bit of lighter foundation because we don't want to take away the contouring.
Also looks like he is blending out the lip contour as well.
Okay, so instead of just eliminating that lip, we're just patting over it gently, like that.
Okay, he is now putting foundation all over her hands. I'm not gonna put foundation all over my hands because I'm just not gonna put foundation all over my hands. I have white brushes, I have a white table. I don't wanna put foundation on everything that I touch, and I'm not gonna be photographing my hands anyway. So I'm gonna skip that step. Okay, so when is he blending out the... He's using cream blush now, but he hasn't blended out the nose contour. So I'm just gonna grab my cream blush. I'm gonna use my L'Oreal Infallible Shaping Stick in the shade Rosy Nude.
I love cream. I think that cream works primarily better than powder for a couple reasons. It looks like it's coming from inside the skin. And we want you to look like a baby face. So baby face is in here.
Okay, so he says he's used a dry brush to just marry everything together. So I'm gonna take this clean dry brush and just marry everything all together, just patting it in further into the skin.
For this is because this is a dry brush. What I'm doing here is just marrying everybody together. My favorite thing is when you watch newscasters and their neck and their face are in 2 different zip codes. You're like...
So miraculously the nose contour has been blended out and it was edited out of the video. So I'm just gonna blend my nose contour, and then he's now going in with powder. So I'll blend my nose contour and I'll be right back. Okay, so he's now going in with powder. So I'm just gonna take some clear translucent powder, the RCMA. Looks like he's powdering under the eyes and just basically around the whole face. So he's using a translucent powder with a tiny bit of pink in it, but I don't have that, so I'm just gonna use my translucent powder.
So what powder are you using? You're using your powder.
I'm using Petal. She's a little translucent with a tiny tinge of pink in her.
Okay, so he is now going in with what looks like a shimmery goldy sort of highlight, and it doesn't look like a very bright sort of highlight. So I'm just going to be taking my Milani Strobelight highlighter in the shade Sunglow, and he's using quite a large fan brush to apply this, so I'm going to do that too.
Oh, they actually had sent me some stuff, and they're like an indie brand with a lot of cool products actually.
I use it a lot for highlighters.
Love that.
See?
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, she's gorge.
Okay, he's taking some of that highlight under the brow as well. Okay, so the biggest product in this video that was most mind-blowing to everybody, I do not actually have. It's the Ultra Sheer Body Mist SPF 30, and it's the body mist sunscreen that he used to give Tati the full overall glow highlight with just one spray. I don't actually have that, so I'm just gonna have to use some loose powder highlight to give myself that glow.
Your body mist sunscreen at 30.
Okay, why do you like this?
Because I'll show you. Watch. You ready?
Oh my god. Oh.
Look.
Oh, whoa.
Super glow.
But it's sunscreen. Stop that.
Forget the MAC setting spray.
Stop that.
And this is also good for your skin, so when you go outside bronzed, you maintain your sun protection.
I used the Juvia's Place loose highlighting powder in the shade Royalty 2. And then over the top of that, I'm going to take some of my Hourglass Ambient lighting palette. Okay, he's now talking about his contour bronzer special brush, which obviously I don't have. So I'm just gonna go in with my normal bronzer brush and just apply bronzer with that.
You asked about this. Here it comes, all right? Look at that. I just wanna show you 2 strokes.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is with just a little bit of powder. It's beveled so that you can work with the curves of this brush. I created this so that you guys could not think about it. I hate when that looks like there's a stripe. So let's toast the edges.
Okay, so now he's just using a more brownie nude sort of lip liner. I'm gonna see if I have something like that in my collection, and if I do, that's what I will use. Otherwise, I'll use the closest thing I have to that.
Okay, so lip. This is number 7, which is called Naked or Natural or Nude or something like that. So remember our little contour. It's underneath there. See the fullness? Okay, and we're gonna connect the top so that it's not 2 peaks. It's kind of like a round. I think what is really most important when you're doing makeup too is, just like clothing, you have to look at proportion. You got a real purty mouth.
I want Scott Barnes to tell me I have a real pretty mouth. Yeah, I got 2 glossy lips here. None of them are even remotely close to what Scott Barnes used on Tati. I'm tossing up between the gold lip gloss and the pink lip gloss. And I think I'm gonna go with a pink one. And then if I don't like it, I can just always change it to the gold one. So the way he's applying the lip gloss is just upwards and outwards towards the edge instead of going like how us plebs would normally apply lip gloss.
Important. Tip alert. Feel what I'm doing? Going out to the edge. Not I'm taking it and out into the edge.
Oh, this is like makeup choreography. 1 and 2 and out and to the edge.
I love that lip combo though. Oh, I'm feeling this lip. I don't know if it's the technique or just the lip combo, but those 2 are a winner. I used the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the shade BFF2, and this is just an old Maybelline gloss. I don't even know if they make it anymore, but those 2 together, I feel juicy. Definitely gonna be using that combo again. Okay, he's doing brows on her. I'm just gonna brush mine out. I don't need to add anything to my brows, I don't think, simply because I already have so much. Whenever I add anything to my brows, I always look like I've got them overdone. So I'm just gonna brush them out and leave them. Okay, he's using a more brownie contour blush sort of shade. So I'm gonna grab my Ben Nye blush and highlight palette, and I'm gonna mix this brownie shade along with a bit of this blush shade and just apply that where he applied the contour underneath Tati's jawline. It's not quite the same shade, but it's the closest thing I've got.
If you were wearing a black dress,
yeah,
and you wanted contour with this,
oh,
look at that jaw.
turn to the camera. Just turn your
as
head.
opposed
See that?
to this.
Cut.
Can you see difference?
ooh.
I don't know if I can. What double chin? I don't know her. He is now softening the jawline with a bit of a shimmery sort of beige powder, and he's going upwards on the jawline. So this is just the Wet n Wild Color Icon highlighting powder, just to soften any harshness there.
Now, again, too strong. You're just gonna grab a little bit of Beyond Beige, which this is again one of my powders, but it has shimmer in it, but a slight amount to it. And feel how I'm kind of working upwards and going against it? Takes that sharp hardness away.
He's now just taking a crease blending brush and taking a matte brown eyeshadow from the inner to the outer corner of her eye. I'm just going to be taking my Morphe M433 brush into a matte crease brown shade and taking this from the inner to the outer corner of the eye, because that's what it looks like he's doing on Tati. Okay, so it's only one color and he's working the brush around in circles in the crease.
I almost work it in a circle. Now, still one color. I just want to keep reminding everybody.
Looks like he's taken that brown underneath the eye as well. And he said he's also taking a bit of a lighter beige underneath the lower lash line. So I'm going to take this shade here and also pat this out under the lower lash line.
Taking a lighter beigeier color, just going right underneath the eye.
Okay, it looks like he's taking more of a shimmery bronze on the eyelid. So I'm just gonna take this one with my finger and apply it like that.
Now, this is another color of mine. I mean, it's fun to play with color, and this is the kind of color that is not offensive.
It still has this nice luxurious feeling to it where it's not taking away from your own natural beauty, but it's definitely colorful, you know?
Okay, it looks like he is smoking out a darker eyeshadow as her actual eyeliner, but he didn't actually say that he was doing that step, but that's what it looks like he's doing. So I'm just gonna take this small tipped blending brush into a bit of this darker brown in the palette and use that as my eyeliner. Actually, no, I'm gonna use this angled brush. Okay, he is now applying mascara. So I'm going to go in with a liberal coating of the Essence All Eyes on Me mascara. So he's back combing the mascara in. I don't know how I'm gonna do that without getting the wand in my eyes, but I'm gonna try.
I back comb mascara in like this.
Excuse me?
I know. In and then like down and rolling in. And then I just use the point to kind of lift and separate.
I can't get over how good this mascara is though. Look at this. That's just mascara. That's without. And this is an Essence mascara and it's only $5. I'm not gonna do falsies because I don't have any nice ones. So I'm just gonna go in extra with the mascara. Okay, so he is now just taking a darker brown under the lower lash line, just on the outer part of the eye. So I'm just gonna take a bit of this and do that.
So see how we're pulling this out? Mm-hmm. I'm just using a darker brown. So what, third color?
Oh my gosh,
You should see the mess in front of me right now. Okay, lucky this look is almost done because I've got 3 battery packs and I'm on the last one. And one last little thing that I want to do for myself that he didn't do on Tati, but I want to redefine my little beauty spot that I've got right there. Okay, so I think that's it. Alright, that's it for today's video. It is currently 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna jump straight in the shower and scrub all of this makeup off. But I actually had so much fun doing this look. I felt very inspired by Scott Barnes and Tati and JLo herself. I know this video has been done very many times on the internet, but I wanted to try my hand on all the different techniques that Scott Barnes was sharing in his video with Tati. Only in my dreams will I ever be as good as Scott Barnes, but you know what? A girl can dream. I'm actually very happy with how the look turned out. These are a whole lot of steps and little things that I would never do in my normal makeup routine, but it's always nice to learn new and different techniques, especially from the masters themselves. My makeup is actually looking a lot more refined than it normally would on one of my normal makeup applications that I would just normally do on myself without following Scott Barnes' makeup tutorial. And I'm actually really loving just how seamless and smooth the contour and highlight looks on my face, especially considering that there is a lot more makeup on my face than I would normally wear, and yet it doesn't look heavy on my face. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that Scott Barnes builds and blends everything. Like, he works in so many different complex little layers that I was just trying to follow in the video that you won't be able to see in this video or even in the actual video that he's doing with Tati. But there's just so many little steps and techniques that I was able to grasp from the video itself. So I did learn something from Scott's video with Tati, and I hope you guys were able to learn something from this as well. If anything, just inspire you to follow makeup tutorials on YouTube. I know that YouTube has now become a place, especially in the beauty community, where makeup videos are now just watched more for entertainment purposes than education purposes. But I hope that YouTube is still a place that people can come to for how-to tutorials and makeup tutorials. And for me, YouTube is that place that I can go where I can continue to upskill myself and improve whatever I already know and improve on my skills, and hopefully be able to keep on putting out better and better content for you guys. So that's it for today's video. I'm gonna jump in the shower and scrub all this makeup off my face and body. But oh my goodness, how beautiful is this glow though? It is something else. I love summer. I'm gonna wear this glow out in the summer. Oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm gonna end the video right here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe before you leave if you haven't already. And turn on the notification bell, even though it doesn't work half the time, because I put 3 videos out every single week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can also follow me on my social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of them are lifeaskikay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I really, truly appreciate that you've chosen to spend your time here with me today. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye! I know it's early in the morning, but I've got my eye drops, so I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I think I'm good. This JHO2 brush is shedding bristles all over me. This shimmer though, so pretty. I'm gonna have to take another shower after this. Contour cheek brush. That JH brush is shedding all over me. Then education purposes. What double chin? I don't know her.